What's up, Met fans? Welcome back. Talking Mets and Rob. How's everybody doing? Before I get started talking about my predictions for the Major League Baseball playoffs in 2021, don't forget, guys, if you enjoyed this video, hit on that like button. If you enjoy my content, want to see more, want to get notified when I post my videos and when I go live, hit on that subscribe button, guys. And hit that notification bell so you get notified when I post all my videos and when I go live, so you stay updated on everything going on with Talkin Mets and Rob for Mets news and Major League Baseball news throughout the offseason and during the rest of the playoffs. Alright, guys, so as you can see on the screen behind me, guys, the number one seeds, the Rays and the Giants, best records in their National League and American League leagues. We also have the two wildcard games on Tuesday and Wednesday, starting with the American League wildcard, the Yankees versus the Red Sox, and the National League wildcard, the Los Angeles Dodgers and the St. Louis Cardinals. Going in straight to the division series, it would be the Chicago White Sox taking on the 2 seed in the Houston Astros. And in the National League division series, it would be the Atlanta Braves taking on the number 2 seeded Milwaukee Brewers. So, guys, those are your teams that round up the MLB playoffs for 2021. So, right now, we're going to get started with the 2 games on Tuesday, the game on Tuesday and the game on Wednesday, the National League and the American League wildcard, guys. So, here are my predictions right now, guys. Starting with the American League wildcard, the New York Yankees are going to Fenway Park to take on their rivals, the Boston Red Sox. My prediction for that game, the Boston Red Sox will win 5-4 in the AL wildcard game, racing their team right into the divisional series against the Tampa Bay Rays. So the American League wildcard game, Red Sox win 5-4 against the Yankees. Heading to the second wildcard game, the National League wildcard game, St. Louis Cardinals versus the Los Angeles Dodgers, guys. My prediction for that game, Dodgers beat the Cardinals 4-2 in LA. They're headed to face their rivals in the division, the San Francisco Giants in the NLDS. Those are my predictions for the 2 wildcard games, Red Sox 5-4 over the Yankees, and the Dodgers over the Cardinals 4-2. That is my wildcard predictions, guys, and we're going to go right into the division series right now, guys. Alright, guys, so starting with the American League division series, the Tampa Rays take on the Boston Red Sox. My prediction for that series, the Rays against the Red Sox, I believe the Tampa Bay Rays are going to go 5 games to beat the Boston Red Sox, 3-2 to head to the LCS in the postseason. Going to the NLCS, the Giants versus the Dodgers. I believe that the San Francisco Giants are gonna win in Game 5, beating the Dodgers 3-2. So for your first ALDS, the Rays win 3-2 against the Red Sox. And in the NLDS, the Giants versus Dodgers, Dodgers hang on and beat the Dodgers 3-2. That is my prediction for those 2 games. Going to the next ALDS and NLDS, guys. Starting with the second ALDS series, the Chicago White Sox take on the Houston Astros. My prediction for this series, the Houston Astros are going to take care of business and beat down on the Chicago White Sox 3-1. White Sox will have no shot in this series. The Astros are too good for them. They got really good pitching, good offense. Houston Astros 3-1 over the White Sox. Next game, second series in the NLCS, the Atlanta Braves take on the Milwaukee Brewers. This one's going to be a hard-nosed game. 2 really good teams, powerful offenses. I think the Milwaukee Brewers have too much pitching. But I do think the Milwaukee Brewers, my prediction, are going to win 3-2 going to Game 5. So the Brewers are heading to the NLCS along with the San Francisco Giants. And on the AL side, it is the Tampa Rays taking on the Houston Astros in the ALCS. So that is your final four for the 2021 MLB postseason. And my predictions for the championship series are going to be right now, guys. Here we go. Starting with the Tampa Bay Rays and the Houston Astros. I do think, guys, both of these teams have played very well all year. A lot of people do not like the Astros because of their cheating scandal, but everybody does forget that the Houston Astros are still a very good, solid team. They were one of the best teams in baseball. You know, they were ranked number 2 in the playoffs on the American League side. They are a good team. People are very quiet on them and not giving them enough credit. But at the end of the day, I think the number 1 seed in the Tampa Bay Rays are going to be just enough to beat the Houston Astros in the ALCS, heading back to the World Series, taking the series 4-3. It will take 7 games for the Rays to do it, but I do think the Rays are going to have their second World Series in a row, beating the Houston Astros 4-3, guys. Coming around to the National League Championship Series, the San Francisco Giants taking on the Milwaukee Brewers in the NLCS. I do think the Giants, it seems like it's their year, guys. 107 wins. Nobody expected it. If you took the over on the Giants for wins, if you took the Giants making the playoffs, if you even took them making the World Series, winning the World Series, you'll be making a lot of money over the next week or 2 weeks or so. Because I do think the Giants are going to make it all the way to the World Series, guys, beating the Brewers 4-2. The Brewers have really good pitching, but I don't think their offense is good enough to handle and take care of the Giants pitching staff with Gausman leading the way. It's been an amazing season for the San Francisco Giants, and I think it's going to continue right into the playoffs, guys. And I do think the Giants are going to be the NL representative in the World Series. And that it is right there, guys. The Giants beat the Brewers in 6 games, 4-2. Now we're going to go right to the World Series. Tampa Bay Rays against the San Francisco Giants, guys. This is not the World Series that everybody would enjoy and get excited about. You know, the Rays with their very small fan base, not very popular. The Giant fans, on the other hand, they're very very passionate, very popular fan base, a very popular team, very historic franchise. But you know what? Not a lot of baseball fans are going to get excited. The ratings might not be as big, but as a diehard baseball fan as myself, I'm looking forward to this because it is the Cinderella team in the San Francisco Giants that nobody expected to even contend for even a playoff spot or a division. They beat all the odds this year in 2021, guys. And this is what that's why any fan at spring training on opening day think their team can do what the Giants did this year. That's why there's always hope for a fan base every single year, guys. And that's why baseball is one of the greatest sports ever. So the San Francisco Giants, the Tampa Bay Rays, a very interesting matchup. The Rays do it solely on analytics. They don't do anything different. They don't do nothing great, but they find ways to win. Whatever Cash does as manager of this Rays team, they're absolutely amazing, guys. And the Rays just find a way. They won the AL East, who had 4 teams in their division that had 90-plus wins. That is a big task, guys. So they took care of business. They beat who they needed to beat. They beat up on the terrible Orioles to make sure they won that AL East in 2021. Going back to the Giants, who had a really, really hard time keeping that division lead with the Dodgers right behind them, over 100 wins. 2 teams in the NL West had over 100 wins. And the Giants held off in game 162, won their game, won the division, got the number 1 seed, did not have to worry about the wild card, fought their way right through to the World Series, guys. So the Tampa Bay Rays versus the San Francisco Giants. My predictions for the World Series is the Tampa Bay Rays are your 2021 World Series champions, guys. Winning the series 4-3 in Game 7. This series will go 7 games, guys. I really like the Rays. I think they just missed out last year against the Dodgers. I really think they found it this year. They know they're one of the best teams in the league. They just find ways to win, and I think they're going to continue that right into the World Series against the Giants. And I think it's going to be a very, very hard-fought series on both sides. But I think the Rays are just going to pull it out, winning Game 7, taking the series 4-3, winning their first World Series in their 20-plus year history of their franchise. Tampa Bay Rays will be raising the World Series trophy, the Commissioner Trophy in 2021 at San Francisco, because if you guys remember, the Giants have the better record. So my prediction, guys, the Tampa Bay Rays will be hoisting the trophy in Game 7, beating the Giants 4-3. So those are my predictions for the 2021 MLB playoffs. Hopefully everybody enjoys the playoff, guys. If you're rooting for your team, if your team is in the playoffs, good luck to all you guys, except the New York Yankees. But good luck to everybody who has a team in the playoff, guys. Hopefully your team does it. My prediction, Rays win the championship, guys. I want to thank you guys for watching. Don't forget, guys, if you enjoyed this video, hit on that like button. If you enjoy all my content, want to see more, want to get notified when I post my videos and when I go live, hit on that subscribe button, guys. I want to thank you guys for watching. And Mets fans, I will see you next year. Let's hope for better things. But baseball fans, good luck to the teams in the playoffs. As always, Mets fans, let's go Mets. See you next year in 2022, guys. Have a good day.